Howdy and good morning. Welcome to the Texas A&M University at Galveston graduation celebration and conferring of degrees. While we cannot be together right now, I'm honored to join your friends, family, and loved ones to celebrate a momentous occasion and a giant milestone with today's August of 2020 graduating class. Today, you join more than 500,000 Aggies around the globe to continue a tradition born of our mission as the public Tier 1 land, sea, and space grant institution for Texas. This celebration is not a replacement for the hallowed tradition of walking the stage and being handed your Aggie diploma, but rather a celebration of your tremendous accomplishment as an Aggie by the sea. You have overcome great challenges, especially in the past weeks as the world has undergone radical change brought about by an invisible force. Challenges that have made you leaders with integrity, who aren't afraid to strive for excellence in spite of obstacles, who live lives rich with selfless service, and which make you worthy of the respect that you have earned. And you have gathered memories and developed relationships that have forever changed you for the better. As you leave this place, no matter where your origin or destination, I have full confidence you will do so with the grit, determination, professionalism, and positive can-do attitude for which Aggies are known all over this planet. As you and our audience will see in the coming celebration, your love for the Galveston campus is passionate and diverse. The people, the places, the experiences, the challenges, you are forever changed for the better. As you reflect upon your time here on the Galveston campus, I hope you will remember those who have made you better than you once were. For it is these individuals who will continue to aid you as you go forward from this place to have your own dreams, your own goals, and your own sense of a personal mission in life. Today, while the ceremony and celebration is about you, the graduate, it is important not to forget those individuals who helped you along the way. So with those standing or sitting beside you now, reach out to them. Go ahead and give them a big hug. And to those joining our graduates in this celebration, thank you for your support. I also want to recognize those graduates and guests in the audience who have served our country in one of the armed forces. Thank you for answering the call to serve our great nation. As the superintendent of the Texas A&M Maritime Academy, I am honored today to oversee the licensing of our cadets. Tomorrow, these men and women will become ship's officers responsible for vessels, cargoes in the marine environment, and most importantly, the lives of others. They have persevered through numerous delays and obstacles, including around a hurricane, to graduate today. Most of you will begin careers in commercial trade or offshore exploration. In reality, your job and careers are directly tied to national security. Without Maritime, our only trading partners are Canada and Mexico. We depend on access to the world's oceans to reach the rest of the world. Some of you will be protecting our access in the U.S. Navy. The rest of you may be called to service to support a national mobilization. The Congress of the United States recognizes the responsibility of ship's officers and requires each to swear an oath, an expression of commitment. I will now formally administer the Merchant Mariner Oath. Licensed cadets, wherever you stand, and I know many of you are on the general rudder in the Gulf of Mexico right now, please stand, raise your right hand, and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will faithfully and honestly, according to my best skill and judgment, and without concealment and reservation, perform all of the duties required of me by the laws of the United States I will faithfully and honestly carry out the lawful orders of my superior officers aboard a vessel. Congratulations. And now, Dr. Patrick Lushorn, my right hand and our tireless Executive Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs and Chief Academic Officer, has a message for you.
Graduates, you have reached one of the most important milestones of your life, and in the last few weeks, against an incredible number of odds. This milestone will remain extraordinarily special for all of you and us. Many of the individuals joining you today played a significant role in your journey, walking the path with you over the last 4, 5, or 6 years, and supporting you to the finish line. No doubt, you will continue to lean on your foundation of support and share the excitement of successes together as you move along life's journey. Today is not the end of these important connections and relationships. Graduates, please take some time to express your appreciation to those family, friends, peers, and others who contributed in bringing you to this momentous occasion. Finally, I am personally thankful for the exceptional faculty who have instructed, advised, and counseled you during your years at Texas A&M University at Galveston. I am particularly grateful for the extraordinary effort they have all showed in these uncertain times and their commitment to your education and degrees. And though they cannot be with us today, please join me in remembering and expressing your appreciation for academic leaders from each of the departments. Foundational Sciences, Dr. Melanie Moser. Liberal Studies, Dr. Joanne DiGiorgio Lutz. Marine Engineering Technology, Dr. Matt Kane. Marine Sciences, Dr. Keong Park. Marine Biology, Dr. Dan Rolke. Marine Transportation, Captain and Dr. Augusta Roth. Maritime Business Administration, Dr. Joan Mileski. Ocean Engineering, Dr. Jay Porter and Dr. Mark Berlin. We're honored to have a message from the Texas A&M University System and Texas A&M University to provide conferring of degrees.
I am honored to congratulate you on the completion of your course of study at Texas A&M University. This is a special time amidst extraordinary circumstances. As you know, on May 29th, we announced the postponement of August commencement ceremonies due to the pandemic and resulting in-person restrictions. So while this is not meant to be a replacement of your ceremony, your accomplishments deserve to be recognized. I have chosen to wear my regalia to honor each of you, our beloved Aggie student graduates. I wear it also to symbolize hope. We will welcome you to return to Texas A&M to walk in a future commencement exercise when the university is able to return to this important tradition. We will continue to closely monitor public health guidance and keep you informed of options and scheduling. Your academic achievement and willing sacrifice this spring and summer has proven to all of us that the Aggie spirit remains an undeniable force for good. By practicing physical distancing and working with your professors to complete your studies in new ways, you helped slow the exponential spread of this virus for the great benefit of the health and safety for our campuses, our communities, and each of us in the Aggie family. Thank you. Today, we acknowledge the accomplishment and commitment of Texas A&M students at the doctoral, master's, and bachelor's levels, from College Station to Galveston, as well as our educational sites and professional schools located around Texas. I speak on behalf of deans, department heads, faculty, and university administration who acknowledge your demonstration of the Aggie spirit and salute your academic achievement with this video and official conferral of degrees. Joining in this conferral of degrees and celebratory video are Chancellor John Sharp to offer his warm regards, Elaine Mendoza, Chairman of the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System, to officially convey authority for President Young to award your degrees today, and President Michael K. Young to confer degrees and offer a charge to you as graduates. But first, we believe it is fitting that you hear from one of your own.
Howdy, everyone. Thank you for allowing me this time to speak to you. When I was asked to give a speech at this ceremony, I wasn't confident that I should. Fortunately, I was able to eventually see how obvious a decision it is to take up such an honor. It took outside encouragement and guidance for me to finally see the light. Talking to you on this momentous occasion brings me a sense of joy and pride, so I'm glad that I got that necessary nudge to make this speech. I don't wish to dwell on the circumstances that we find ourselves in. You can get plenty of that from the news, because today is a day for celebration. To my classmates, congratulations. Some people would say they can't believe we did. I say we knew we would all along. Despite the setbacks that have plagued our time here, we as Aggies prevailed. This brings me to the point I wish everyone to take away from this speech. Be confident in yourself. You know more than you may believe. I don't say this to be arrogant. I know that I still have quite a bit to learn myself. I say this as a reminder. As we transition into the next step of our lives, remember, learning doesn't stop here. Our willingness to learn must continue to grow with our confidence in order for us to progress through our careers. Of course, we wouldn't be here without those who supported us this far. Personally, I'm forever thankful to the support system that got me to where I am today, starting with God, because I'm simply not lucky enough to have my life play out this way on my own. My mother, who has always been a shoulder to lean on and pushed me to perform my best. My father, for encouraging me to pursue new horizons and seek to go further than I ever thought possible. My brother, for inspiring me to be to others what he has always been to me, someone who would drop everything to come to my aid in any time of need. I also want to give a shout out to the rest of my family and friends. Their endless support in my endeavors had no geographic boundaries, keeping me grounded from Florida to Alabama to Texas and everywhere in between. Thank you. I also think it is appropriate to thank the faculty and staff at TAMUG. Thank you to the academic team under Dr. Bouchard. Thank you to the heads of the Maritime Business Administration and Marine Transportation Departments, Dr. Molesky and Captain Rock. Of course, thank you to Colonel Fossum for his leadership on campus and in the Maritime Academy. Lastly, thank you to the ship operations crew from this summer on board the General Rudder. Captain McNeese, Mate Quinn, Mate Deacon, Mate Ferris, Mate Scott, Mate Tier, Mate Yeager, Mate Bowman, and Mate McDaniel, as well as Chief Korn and his team, Mr. Kambabi, Mr. Moore, Mr. Weaver, Ms. Plummer, Mr. Castano, and Mr. Peterson, as well as the shoreside staff that helped make this summer cruise possible. I'm proud to say that the core values of Texas A&M are instilled in me after my time. Respect, excellence, leadership, loyalty, integrity, and selfless service. I believe we should make an effort to uphold these standards that we cherish, even more so now as we enter our next chapter. My time here has reshaped my view on what it means to be a proficient merchant marine officer. Reflecting on my time, I've also gained a new perspective on what it's like to attend an institution of this caliber. Saying my time at TAMUG was transformative is an understatement. It is certain that such an experience cannot be duplicated. To the class of 2020, there isn't enough congratulations I can give that amounts to what we deserve. To our family and friends that we can't be with today, thank you. Your support means more than you can ever know. And to the future Aggies at TAMUG, you and you alone determine how substantive the experience you have. Don't ever forget what makes you unique. Only you can fully realize your self-worth. This community is your foundation, so lean on it when you can, because there are times when there might not be anyone else to rely on. But remember, this community also relies on you. We are tasked with making better the pieces of campus that establish our unique identity. This relationship is a perfect balance of give and take. So as I give to you these words of wisdom, I want to take the time to thank you for hearing me out on one of the finest days of our lives. Giga.
Howdy, I'm John Sharp, Chancellor of the Texas A&M University System, and it's my honor and privilege to congratulate you. I commend you for the fortitude, determination, and perseverance that you have exhibited during these trying and challenging times. Obviously, this is not the ceremony you had hoped to attend, but this is certainly a time we will not soon forget. Had we been together at a graduation ceremony today, this is the point that I would have reminded you that none of us knows what all the future holds for you as you go into the next chapter of your life. Today's pandemic is a harsh reminder of that truth. As college graduates, you are more prepared than most to adapt to change, and change will come many, many times in your life. I have no doubt you're prepared for it, thanks in large part to what you learned during your time with us. So on behalf of the Texas A&M System faculty, staff, and administration, Congratulations to you, your families, friends, and loved ones who celebrate with you today in person or in spirit. Gig 'em.
Howdy. I'm Elaine Mendoza, Chairman of the Board of Regents for the Texas A&M University System. I am honored to bring greetings on behalf of the entire Board of Regents. Today is a special day. While this may not be the graduation you hope to experience, nothing can take away from you the significance of earning your degree and graduating with your diploma. This is big. Do you remember the excitement and anticipation you felt the day you found out you were accepted? The anxiousness of the first day of class, the joys, surely some fear and heartache you felt, the friendships and the transformational learning experience you've had in finding your way to this very day. The journey was real. Your hard work paid off. You did it. Graduates, we are counting on you to do great things. We should all feel better knowing that you, each of you, who have navigated unprecedented challenges to finish what you began, will be our neighbors, leaders, and visionaries. So live with purpose. Congratulations and Godspeed. Now, by the authority of the Texas A&M University System Board of Regents, it's my sincere pleasure to authorize Texas A&M University President Michael K. Young to confer the respective academic degree for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities, and obligations pertaining thereto.
Finally, the moment you have all been waiting for, the Conferral of Degrees. It is my privilege to ask all degree candidates to rise as able. President Young, based upon the recommendation of the faculty of Texas A&M University, I certify that these candidates have fulfilled all of the academic requirements necessary for receiving a diploma. I am honored to present them to you for the conferral of their respective degrees.
Thank you, Provost Vierke. Upon the recommendation of the faculties of this university, and by the authority vested in me as president by the state of Texas and the Board of Regents of the Texas A&M University System, I hereby confer upon you individually the degree to which you're entitled, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Let me be the very first to congratulate you. Congratulations. While this virtual ceremony celebrates the extraordinary success of our students, I know there are many others who have helped make this day possible. To all the parents and grandparents, families and friends, the professors and mentors, thank you for helping our students reach this important milestone in their lives. For many of today's graduates, becoming an Aggie was the achievement of one goal and the beginning of many others. Goals to study alongside the best and brightest students, to learn from inspiring faculty, to stretch your minds and pursue your passions. Looking back, these experiences are now merely a prelude in a much larger story of your success. It's a story of learning how to think critically, to work cooperatively, and to dream daringly. It's a story of friendships formed, of memories made, of connections that will last a lifetime. That's not just your story. That's the story of all Aggies. With your graduation, you now join a faithful network of former students who have left our campus to change the world. We're sending you out at a time when there are unprecedented challenges everywhere. We also know that great challenges bring tremendous opportunity. And at this moment, there has never been a greater need for Aggies just like you. Like the more than 500,000 Aggies who have come before you, we know that you will rise to every occasion and overcome any obstacle, even in the most demanding times. We know what you can do, and we're counting on you to do it so that we can share the story of your extraordinary success with Aggies who proudly follow in your footsteps. As you look forward to the future, I want to remind you that you will leave Texas A&M with far more than a diploma. The lessons you have learned, the experiences you've enjoyed, and the memories you've made will last you all the days of your lives. May your lives be filled with extraordinary achievements, immense joy, and true happiness. And may you always be proud to say you're an Aggie. We're incredibly proud of all your achievements. Congratulations, and Godspeed as you serve your communities, our nation, and the world. We hope to see you in Aggie Land again soon, on the graduation stage and at other times. And may God bless you and all your loved ones.
Colonel Fossum, based upon the recommendation of the faculty of Texas A&M University at Galveston, I certify that these candidates have fulfilled all the academic requirements necessary for receiving a diploma. I am honored to present them for the awarding of their respective degrees.
Gloria Janelle Espinoza, PhD, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Candace Grimes, PhD, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Travis Mark Richards, PhD, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Thomas Christian Tinhan, PhD, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Raven Delaney Walker, PhD, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Chelsea Lopez, Masters, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Jason William Mustoe, Masters, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Catherine Risley, Masters, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Benjamin Alexander Rush, Masters, Marine Biology, Interdisciplinary Program. Tristan John Dopera, Masters, Maritime Administration and Logistics. Abel Okchera, Masters, Maritime Administration and Logistics. William Allen Stewart, Masters, Maritime Administration and Logistics. Elizabeth Catherine Wagner, Masters, Maritime Administration and Logistics. Joseph Allen Whitmore, Masters, Maritime Administration and Logistics. Nicholas David Diaz, Masters, Marine Resource Management. Lisa Madeline Hill, Masters, Marine Resource Management.
Now announcing the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Arts in Maritime Studies. Catherine Reese Currens. Brock William Yetter. Now announcing the degree candidate for the Bachelor of Sciences in Marine Sciences. Bailey Alexandria Vanesson. Now announcing the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Sciences in Marine Biology. Sydney Nicole Cardenas. Nicholas Joseph Dunn. Carla Gabrielle Munoz. Now announcing the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Sciences in Marine Engineering Technology. Hannah Catherine Barlow. Winston Ganaway Baxter Harwell. Drew Alexander Chapman. Wyatt Paul Galt. Evan Larimer. Wilson Gukhyun Lee. Jordan Reese Sarter. Richard Mason Trotter. Kevin Cashy Way. Now announcing the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Sciences in Maritime Administration. Stormy Talon Bartholomew. Michael Blake Blansett. Corbin Dax Cochran. Seneca Hope Fisher. Bianca Elena Gonzalez. Cody Reyes Hernandez. Rebecca Marie Hester. Darcy Lynn Holloway. Eric Anderson Lindley. Thomas Wolfgang Naumacher. William Anthony Schlepphorst. William Allen Stewart. Now announcing the degree candidates for the Bachelor of Sciences in Marine Transportation. William Joseph Bagley. Nicholas Dunbar Benesabat. Richard Henry Bone. Nicholas Vissier Como. Harris Charles Constant. Kevin Armand Dickerson. Jonathan Thomas Dollar. Yusuf Baha Eldon. Bryce Paul Falgout. Charles Barron Freeman. Michael Joseph Gatchet. Timothy Nicholas Glennon. Jonathan Matthew Guevara. Miles Guy Halberg. William Belk Harper. Maxwell Allen Hilscher. Alexander Michael Hoffman. Blaine Nicholas Homer. Justin Tyler Ibram. Alfred Eves Eichler. Ethan Andrew Johnson. Garrison Easton Kent. Davis Freeman Kimball. John Brooks Logan. William Bryce Martin. William Anderson Miller. Justin Bryce Moore. Jacob William Mullins. Rama Nance. Sean Ryan Pickering. Spencer Kyle Proctor, John Thomas Rayburn, Dustin Chase Reeves, Logan Kip Richardson, Stephanie Melissa Roby, Andrew Joseph Rosa, Hunter Thomas Redkowski, William John Sadlow, Cortland Avery Samford, Michael Scott Silva, Jared Paul Solar, Tyler Russell Sosnowski, Nicholas James Tollefson, Robert Edward Wills, Matthew Austin Winston, Spencer A. Zipper.
With your graduation today, you have become a member of a remarkable alumni organization, the Association of Former Students of Texas A&M University, which has a special message for you today.
Howdy! On behalf of the Association of Former Students and our worldwide Aggie network, congratulations on earning your degree from Texas A&M. Throughout the last few months, you have handled the disruption of your education in alignment with our core values of excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service. These values, which you now take with you, are constants that you can rely on throughout your lifetime. So too is your connection to the Aggie Network and the Association of Former Students. For 141 years, the Association of Former Students has provided critical and tangible financial support to our university, which is unmatched and unrivaled by any alumni organization in the world. Our organization was created, nurtured, and preserved by the generations of Aggies who walked our campus before you, and you now join their ranks in service and support. The association you inherit today was founded and exists to promote the interest and welfare of Texas A&M and to perpetuate the ties of camaraderie formed during college days. It is my privilege to officially induct and welcome you into the Association of Former Students of Texas A&M University. And to signify this important transition, I ask each of you to take a look at your Aggie ring. Our ring represents our core values of excellence, integrity, leadership, loyalty, respect, and selfless service, and reminds us of the vast Aggie network to which we all proudly belong. Since earning your Aggie ring, your class year has faced you. At this time, I ask you to remove your ring and turn it so that your class year now points outward. This simple act symbolizes your first step toward the future as a former student of Texas A&M. And standing with you as you take this step are your outstanding Texas A&M education, our core values, and our worldwide Aggie network. As you pursue your life's journey, wear your Aggie ring with pride and remember that you are forever a Texas Aggie. We encourage you to stay connected to Texas A&M by supporting the Association of Former Students, joining and serving a local A&M club, and participating in muster and A&M club and constituent network activities. Aggies, we celebrate today's achievement with you and your families and look forward to being a part of your lifelong affiliation with Texas A&M. Remember, future generations of Aggies are counting on your support, and I know you will be there for them just as others were there for you. Congratulations and gig 'em!
As is often the case in Aggieland, traditions emerge and take on a life of their own. Today, we will close with two of these traditions. I will first read the closing paragraph from the book Aggies by the Sea, written by our own Regents Professor Emeritus, Dr. Stephen Curley. Then we will finish with the ringing of the ship's bell to signify the changing of the watch. From Aggies by the Sea. Texas A&M University at Galveston is of, for, and by the sea. It educates men and women about the science, engineering, business, and humanities involving the ocean. It measures time by the names of tropical storms and hurricanes. A thin bascule bridge links its campuses on 2 fragile barrier islands. It is connected to the larger world by a fleet of seagoing vessels that train merchant mariners, collect marine specimens, and extend its reputation globally. Like an ocean wave, it has had its share of falls and rises. Its energy has swelled into an amazingly beautiful and complex forms. The wind of history playing on its surface has filled the air with a fine spray, the tang of salt, the spume of water, and the savor of life. These are beautiful words to remember this special place. And now, according to a time-honored tradition of the sea, the ship's bell is struck 8 times to indicate the changing of the watch. For the new graduates of the Fightin' Texas Aggie class of 2020, your work here is done, and you are relieved, no doubt in more ways than one. We have the watch. May God richly bless you on your journey. Dig 'em.